range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Well, the Rockets, wouldn't you say, are really to be commended, Clark, for rebuilding this team without tearing it down to the studs or tanking, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I mean, they've improved dramatically with Harden and Howard. But this is a team that's held a winning record in the West now for 8 straight seasons. That's pretty impressive.
It is. Wesley Johnson's checked in for the Lakers. Clarkson comes in for Bryant. And then for Houston, Taj Gibson's checked in for Stoudemire. Allen comes in for Ross. And it's Terry in for Brooks. Now here's Howard. Josh Smith unable to get his shot to go.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful. And the Rockets showed great patience and planning over time, freeing up cap space, acquiring young assets. That enabled them to trade for James Harden and, of course, attract Dwight Howard in free agency, too.
And this Rockets team, for all of its success, is still young, still developing that chemistry, but make no mistake, they've elevated themselves from playoff contender to potential title contender. I think exciting times are certainly in store in Houston.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's the right move. Get a good possession here, play defense, and get one more opportunity to score.
Outside Howard, and he gets it to go. Howard's got 5 points so far. Here's Clarkson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
So they take the lead. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there. 8 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Clarkson. Hands the runner on the inside.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Outside Howard. Oh, he got it!
Boom! Buzzer, knock it down!
Shot.
Right at the horn.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye 3 as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Houston leading by 4. Davis is out there with Johnson. Then there's Wayne Ellington. Then it's Hill. And it's Clarkson in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Well, you know, Dwight Howard has gone through his share of nicknames over the years, and some of his names have been self-imposed. But Coach Kevin McHale has taken to calling him Big Horse. I'm not sure. We'll see if that one catches on.
Here's Clarkson. Here's Ellington. Ariza with the rebound. Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Howard kicks to Allen. Offensive rebound. Gibson dishes to Howard. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Lakers trail by 8.
Steve, what do you think of that nickname, Big Horse, for Howard? Did that do anything for you?
Not really, Kevin. In fact, it's the first time I've ever heard of it. I just prefer to think of him as Dwight Howard. Did that do anything for you?
No. As you would expect from Steve, ever the straight guy.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Now here is Howard. 12 points for him. Dishes it to Gibson. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
Taj Gibson, in his 6th season now in the NBA, he's in the prime of his career at 29 years old. Last season, he upped his scoring rate and averaged double digits for the first time in his career.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kobe comes in for Wesley Johnson. And Nash is subbed in for Clarkson. James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. McDaniels comes in for Jason Terry. Kobe attacking. Davis, the pass to Hill. No good. Great D that time from Howard. And for Gibson, becoming more efficient. More free throw attempts. And a big leap, guys, in his free throw percentage. Steve cracking 70% from the line for the first time.
It was by far his best performance offensively, Kevin. He came into his own in terms of his post play, his aggressiveness. I think he just believed in his own mind and his own heart that he was now a good offensive player. And that's the case, no question.
Here's Howard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lakers trail by 8, and Bryant kicks to Nash. Now the pass to Hill. Wants to get it to Kobe and does. Good! Kobe's got 6.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
To the right side. Here's Howard. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Ed Davis.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
The Lakers making a switch here. Young's checked in, and then for Houston, Boozer comes in for Taj Gibson. And Brooks subbed in for McDaniels. Free throw good, Howard. Dwight Howard joining a great lineage, Steve, of Houston Rocket big men over the years, from the great Elvin Hayes to Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon to Yao Ming. I mean, what a litany of wonderful players in the history of that franchise.
Yeah, there was that great photo at the press conference a couple of years back when Dwight signed with Houston. The photo included a lot of those former Rocket big men. And I think it's a good fit. He seems to be very comfortable in Houston, and he's part of what is a really good young club.
And the Rockets hiring Hakeem Olajuwon to work with Dwight on his moves, between the Dream and Kevin McHale, that's a wealth of post-scoring expertise for Howard to draw upon. But again, those two guys did it at a Hall of Fame level. Dwight has that potential, but will he put in the work necessary to grow into that type of low post score?
And Kevin McHale has worked with Dwight on trying to stay low and exploit his quickness advantage, beat his defender to the spot, and then power through for the finish.
Now here's Nash. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Outside, Davis. Hill sets the screen for Davis. Young from outside. Here's Nash. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Gentlemen, with James Harden as one of the league's top scorers, it's easy to forget about his playmaking ability. As Kevin McHale has said, he sees stuff you have to be a very, very gifted player to see. He makes plays where you go, wow, that was a heck of a pass. Guys, because he's so aggressive attacking off the dribble, he creates a lot of opportunities for others.
That's what the Rockets love, Doris. Attack basketball. Thank you. Here is Harden after Jordan Hill's bucket. And Howard, here we go. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Howard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You know, it wasn't really hard to see why the Lakers struggled so much last year. The talent was down, and also the defensive effort and focus was borderline embarrassing.
There's 1:54 left now here in the second. Plenty of space, and it's good assisting on the play with Brooks. 21 points for Howard.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And some changes here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hill. Smith comes in for Davis, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Steve Nash. Houston also making some changes. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Boozer. Terrence Ross comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Terry in for Brooks. Randall no good. Rockets leading by 7. Ross kicks to Howard. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Stoudemire. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Rockets 4th.
Yeah, it was an impressive campaign for their big men, and I thought the whole team did a really nice job of getting bodies on people and really boxing out.
A minute 20 left here in the second. Ross sets a screen for Howard. 5 on the clock, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Lakers trail by 9. And Young, here we go. There's the bucket. Good. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Here's Howard, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage, 4th in assists, and they also showed up in the top 5 in blocks. A good, solid team at the defensive end of the floor.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the three-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range. And I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play. And it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. You know, attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that three-point shot.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
Young with no one around. Wide open shot is on the money. Young's got 12.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Howard. The rebound by the Lakers. Randall's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Wesley Johnson's checked in for Young. The 3 from Harden. The rebound by the Lakers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston.
You know, this game kicks off a 3-game season series for these clubs. Definitely both looking to get that leg up tonight.
And a wide open look for Howard.